Antigua has a lot of car accidents. And because the island is so small, each instance is seemingly felt by the entire country, especially the collisions that result in fatalities. As a matter of fact, even the sister isle, with its small population, is no stranger to collisions. Little fender benders are one thing. Sometimes navigational error or a quick lapse in attention might cause you to get into a minor scrape. These occurrences are understandable, but the country has seen its fair share of epic movie trailer type car wrecks. The type where you literally cringe at the mangled heap of metal that is left of the outcome. The type where you quickly start praying, as the images indicate that the occupants of this particular vehicle have to be in critical shape. Why are these a thing? In Antigua, of all places. Even with the heroic effort being put forth by the government to address road infrastructure, at the end of the day, the roads don't exactly scream drag race. As a matter of fact, the roads scream defensive driving. Reports say that accidents are down compared to last year, so that's good news. The bad news is, according to statistics, the deaths associated with car accidents usually occur in lower to middle income areas, which would include a place like Antigua and Barbuda. Naturally, quality of health care, emergency services, and road infrastructure all play their part in this divide. But the frequency of car accidents to begin with, is there anything that can be done to address this problem? The first thing we need to do is stop speeding. According to the World Health Organization, every 1% increase in average speed produces a 4% increase in the fatal crash risk and a 3% increase in the serious crash risk. That may seem small, but in context, it's actually an astronomical increase in risk. Also, because we tend to be a rather laid-back culture, we tend to ignore the fundamentals, like wearing seatbelts and helmets. Stats say that wearing a seatbelt can reduce the risk of death among vehicle occupants by up to 50%. One problem that plagues the younger generations is distracted driving. Having your eyes glued to the cell phone while you're operating a 2-ton hunk of metal going 50 miles an hour. Seems ridiculous when you say it out loud. Did you know that drivers using mobile phones are approximately 4 times more likely to be involved in a crash than drivers not using a mobile phone? And last but not least, we really need to say no to driving under the influence of any substance that causes impairment. This one ought to be a no-brainer. But if we find ourselves too intoxicated to drive, better to call a loved one to come get you. I'm sure that loved one would prefer the inconvenience of picking you up than having to see you in the hospital, or much, much worse. In the Caribbean, we have so many challenges to face, many that are out of our control. But proper road safety, that's low-hanging fruit. Honestly, we owe it to our families, our communities, and our nation to do our part in making sure all of our loved ones make it home. This has been a production of Antigua.news. I am Orville Charles.
Antigua.news is your #1 online news platform for breaking events as they happen. In a busy world, why wait until tomorrow for today's news? We have the latest in local, regional, and international news. Like and follow us on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Join our WhatsApp groups and channel. Become part of the Antigua.news family, where we bring you the latest news at your fingertips. If it's not on Antigua.news, then probably it didn't happen. Antigua.news, for breaking news that captivates.